Artis P. Graves, African-American zoologist and embryologist. Born 1907, died 1977. Artis P. Graves made a name for himself as a researcher and administrator, but he was equally well known as a teacher. Throughout a busy career spanning nearly half a century, he always made time to teach because he believed in the importance of sharing his knowledge with others. Born in Hiawatha, West Virginia, on September 23, 1907, Artis Paris Graves was the son of a coal miner. The elder Graves was killed in a coal mining accident when Artis was a small child, and the family remained in Hiawatha until Mrs. Graves remarried. The family then moved to Tennessee. Graves became interested in science and entered Bluefield State College in West Virginia as a chemistry major. He was also an All-American fullback for 3 years. He soon realized that he was more interested in the biological sciences and switched majors. He received his Bachelor of Science degree in 1931 and became an instructor in biology at Morristown College, a 2-year college in Tennessee. He remained there until 1935, when he took a position at Shorter College, a 2-year institution outside Little Rock. After a year at Shorter, he joined the faculty of Morris Brown College in Atlanta as an instructor in biology and as coach of the Wolverines football team, which he led to 2 National Negro Championships. He decided to pursue graduate studies at around this time and chose the University of Iowa, where he worked with the researcher Emil Whitshey. Graves received his master's degree in 1938 and returned to Morris Brown. In 1940, he returned to Iowa for his doctoral work. His dissertation on the development of the golden hamster earned him his doctorate in zoology in 1943. It was so highly regarded that it was accepted for publication in the American Journal of Anatomy. Graves returned to Morris Brown as chair of the biology department and remained there until the spring of 1950. In the summer of 1950, he taught at Texas Southern University in Houston, and in the fall he accepted the chairmanship of the biology department of North Carolina A&T University in Greensboro. When Graves arrived at North Carolina A&T, the biology department, quote, was housed in a small 1-story building, unquote. His widow, Anne Graves Carnegie, said in an interview with contributor George Millite in May 1998, quote, "It's thanks to him that the biology department today is as large as it is," unquote. Graves was responsible for the construction of a new biology building, Barnes Hall, which was partially funded with grants from the National Science Foundation. Over the course of his quarter-century as department chair, he increased the biology staff from 4 to 14, and the number of biology majors from 75 to more than 300. He continued to remain active as a teacher both for students and for other teachers. Between 1959 and 1963, he was involved in a series of National Science Foundation-sponsored training programs for high school biology teachers who would come to North Carolina A&T for advanced training. In addition, he chaired the school's athletic committee and was one of the founders of the Mid-Eastern Athletic Conference. Graves married the former Anne Collins in 1940. The couple had 3 daughters. In his spare time, Graves was an avid hunter and fisherman. He taught himself taxidermy. Several of his birds are on display at North Carolina A&T. Illness forced Graves' retirement in June 1977. He died 2 months later on August 17th. In 1978, his family established the Artis P. Graves Memorial Scholarship for biology, which is awarded to a biology major at North Carolina A&T each year. Citations are in the description.